In today's news, HODGE ends indoor high school career at MB Nationals with 2 golds and 1 silver. Colombian nationals missing from cruise ship. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force is offering penalty-free TINT testing. 3rd District Senior Citizens Health Social Expo hailed a success. Florida SPACEX rocket launch spotted in the Virgin Islands. Taste of Virgin GORDA to showcase VG culinary delights. Watch MIKHALA BAGOT compete on Chopped on CCT Live at 8 p.m. Channel 443 this evening. And James RAMPRASHAD, the newest BVI-based CONCACAF-certified referee. In addition, on the regional scene, SIDS Children and Youth Action Summit officially launched in Barbados. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacoast Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby. I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream. And then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Tuesday is wished to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast, British Virgin Islander Adejah Hodge left spectators in awe at the New Balance Indoor Nationals on Sunday as she bid farewell to her high school indoor track career, ending the competition with 2 gold medals and 1 silver. Our Kamal Haynes has this report.
The day started on a high note for track and field sensation Adejah Hodge of Montverde Academy in the 60-meter final. Displaying her versatility, she clinched a 2nd place finish with a time of 7.22 seconds. The top spot in the 60-meter race went to Brianna Selby of Speed Evolutions Athletics Club, who set a new meet record and a personal best time with a winning time of 7.19 seconds. Here's a look at that race.
Good false start.
And they get another chance.
And we have a
all right, and we are off. Selby immediately got a great start. Hodges right to her inside, to the right, but that will be all. Selby 7:18 unofficially.
Back last year in 2023, but Selby was determined. She didn't get the best start, and her transition into upright running was not fantastic. Look, she's staying a little low. She's drifting into the lane to the right, but you could just tell it was just, she wanted it just a little bit more than everybody else.
Adejah returned with vengeance in her 2nd event of the day, the 200-meter race, and delivered, successfully defending her 200-meter title in a remarkable time of 22.96 seconds. Hodge's electrifying run not only secured her victory, but also distinguished her as the sole finalist from the 2 semi-final heats to break the elusive 23-second barrier. Teammate Deja Reed demonstrated the strength of Montverde Academy's sprinting squad, securing a solid 2nd place with a time of 23.67 seconds. Shadia Gray of Run Fast Track Club claimed the 3rd spot, clocking in at 23.82 seconds.
Clearly, I don't know what's going on. Are out. You can really see Adejah is working that curve. She makes sure she's flung off that curve. What a great start, and she is working her way up that hill.
Come on, Daddy, off that turn back.
That is pure power. Keep an eye on that clock.
Ow, what is she gonna run, my baby girl? Adejah 22.95 for your defending 2-time national champion, corrected to 22.96.
The crowning glory came as HODGE anchored the 4x400 meter race, running the lead-off leg with a split time of 55.84 seconds that propelled Montverde Academy to a gold medal triumph and a new championship record of 3 minutes 38.18 seconds, shattering their previous record of 3 minutes 45.69 seconds set in 2023. The team's talented athletes, including Michelle Smith from the United States Virgin Islands, contributed significantly to the record-setting feat. Smith clocked 52.81 in the second leg, followed by Alvia Williams with 54.13 seconds in the third leg, and Deja Reed anchoring with 55.42 seconds.
They are off a very clean start. Deja HODGE, she is not afraid to go ahead and take that lead. She is a short sprinter, but she is not afraid of that 400 as well. She is out there in that white uniform, in the singlet, in lane 5. She gets to the break first. Let's see if she can hold it.
Let's see if she can hold on to this. And again, remember, last year she split a 54.09, so it should be no problem for her to be able to maintain and hold.
Absolutely, but it has been a long day for her, Jasmine. She's already running the 60. She's already running the 200. A 22.9 at that. So it's going to be a tough one. And it looks like Deja HODGE is hurting right now as Bullish Track Club is starting to gain a little bit. But Deja HODGE, she's a powerful runner. She represents the British Virgin Islands. She's used to competing to this level as she passes off in first.
Job done. She maintained that lead. She put them in a good position.
And that was a 55.9 from Deja HODGE. She has plenty of races on her legs, but NBA looks to hold the lead that they gave her.
NBA and Bullish. They've got a pretty good lead out in front of the other ladies.
That's Michelle Smith from NBA. Bullis in second, Run Fast in third, Union in fourth, Bullis B in fifth. And Michelle Smith, I feel like she has just been getting faster and faster every time the camera has gone on her.
She's a fan of the camera.
She is. Michelle is not going to let up anytime soon. She's going to hand off in first. Easy peasy for her.
We are now in the third leg, and the crowd is cheering right now.
And check that split.
A
52.9 from Michelle Smith as she passes off to Olivia Williams. Let's see what Olivia Williams is going to do. She's extending that lead, but listen, Bullis is not that far behind.
Bullis is not far behind at all, and that is still a team to look out for.
That's Sydney Sutton. She has the height, but will she gain? Because so far that is all Williams.
And they are coming into this last 50 off the curb. MVA coming in first, Bullis in second.
Will we see a new meet record? Is 3:45 is not the time to beat. It's the time to get a new meet record.
The third leg with a split of 54.2.
These girls are moving. Look at that stride. She is chilling up there.
That stride is beautiful. This is like, she looks so relaxed, but you could tell she's still moving.
Absolutely. That looks like that's Deja Reed.
And we are in that bell lap. So let's keep an eye on the clock as well.
Now the time to beat is 3:47. The meet record 3:45. Held by them
to go.
Why not beat your own record?
Why not? 50 meters to go. We are coming into the finish line. It will be MVA all day. This is their title. Bullis will come in second.
And 3:38. They got the new meet record.
Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
On Sunday, March 10th, 2024, at approximately 7:05 p.m., a SpaceX launch in Falcon 9 rocket carrying 23 Starlink satellites. The initial launch was from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Brevard County, Florida. The rocket was seen in the BVI skies by many in the Virgin Islands, many of whom were not aware of the launch. A number of photos and videos were taken by residents capturing the rocket. Some 5 hours after the launch of Cape Canaveral, SPACEX sent another 23 Starlink satellites into low Earth orbit, this time from California's Vandenberg Space Force Base. Starlink satellites are said to help provide broadband internet capabilities to locations throughout the world. Up next, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. What are they? You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top up or?
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. The Department of Immigration and the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force are seeking the public's assistance in locating 3 Colombian nationals who disembarked from a cruise ship in the territory and have not returned. Mr. Jean Carlo Ospina Cano, Ms. Pamela Mesa Escobar, and Ms. Yesa Yonda Marin Ramirez arrived in the Virgin Islands aboard the Norwegian Sky cruise ship on Sunday, March 10th, but failed to reboard before its departure. Immigration officials and police have issued a public advisory with photos of all the 3, urging anyone with information on their whereabouts to immediately come forward. Persons with knowledge that could aid in the locating of the missing Colombian nationals are asked to contact the Department of Immigration at 468-4717, 468-4754, or 468-547-05, or the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force hotline at 311. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force is set to conduct TINT testing this Friday, March 15th from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Rotown Police Station. The motoring public is encouraged to make the most of this initiative as there will be no penalties for illegal TINT readings. Taxi operators are also strongly encouraged to seize this opportunity, taking advantage of the absence of cruise ships in port to avoid potential stops while transporting tourists. Sergeant Glenn Colwood states, and I quote, "The maximum penalty for illegal tints is $750 per glass, so we are urging persons to take advantage of the free testing to ensure they are abiding by the law." Additionally, it's important to note that adding extra tints, even if within the permissible percentage, to any vehicle that already has factory tinting may be deemed illegal and would have to be removed. James RAMPRASHAD is the newest British Virgin Islands-based CONCACAF-certified referee after completing his certification at the CONCACAF Referee Academy in Mexico recently. Our Kamal Haynes has this report.
James RAMPRASHAD, a referee of the British Virgin Islands Football Association, spoke to 284 Media in a recent interview about the journey which led to the historic achievement of becoming a British Virgin Islands-based CONCACAF-certified referee, while noting that it took hard work and dedication. Upon receiving the official confirmation of his successful completion, RAMPRASHAD said he was speechless.
It was hard work. They had moments when I felt like I was not doing enough, but I think I was being too hard on myself. After the completion, I honestly couldn't have enough words to explain how I was feeling in the moment, but one thing for me that helped me to appreciate it more is the persons that I had around me. Persons from the last World Cup were present at that training. They did the same drills, we are doing the same clips, we are watching the same material, reading the same material. So it was like, for me, hey, I can do this. We have the same material just for me to apply myself some more to get to that level.
RAMPRASHAD also provided insight into his experience at the training camp while in Mexico.
When I got to the airport, first thing, the weather, it was very, very cold. And breathing was a struggle. It felt as if I had a weight on my chest. Even just doing normal stuff like walking, going to the bathroom, brushing my teeth, it was a struggle. So then we had physical training every single day. So it took me about 5 or 6 days for my body to get used to it. So when I did the first fitness test, I didn't reach a qualifying standard for a CONCACAF referee. But then after I got used to the altitude and the temperatures, it was very easy for me.
Speaking on how he became aware of the initiative, James said the opportunity came about after completing another referee training program in the Cayman Islands. He explained that the criteria first had to be met to qualify for selection into the CONCACAF training program.
I attended a RAP course, referee assessment program, in the Cayman Islands because we didn't have one this year. We didn't have the amount of numbers to host a course. So I attended one in the Cayman Islands along with my colleague Guillaume Parkins. And what they do continuous assessment in the different member associations, and they select people from different MAs, and I was one of the persons who were selected.
So in other words, it's not just a situation where you apply and you automatically qualify. You have to meet certain criteria that they will then decide, okay, well, we want to go with these select few, at least for this particular batch.
Yes, definitely. It's part fitness. There's a fitness test. The referees are required to take at least once a year, and then they have the technical stuff, whereby we have trivias, tests, and quiz, and it depends on your score in both the physical and the technical aspect of it, and also your personal performance, your personality, your attitude, amongst other things. You are selected to attend the academy.
RAMPRASHAD further spoke about his introduction to the profession of refereeing.
I must give that credit to the former head of referees, Mr. Ellen Williams. He's the one that actually encouraged me to give it a try. I always had a track and field background, so it was just a matter of getting myself familiar with the laws of the game and how to properly apply them. It's a different aspect of football, and I would encourage people to give it a shot and see what it's like to be a referee. It's one way of promoting a healthy lifestyle, staying fit, and just generally being healthy.
For the several benefits attached to being a referee, RAMPRASHAD left a few words of encouragement for residents in the territory who may be considering a similar career path.
I would advise you to come on board. Okay, the office is almost closed. Go to the office tomorrow, ask to speak with Miss Luke or Guillaume Parkins. You can even ask for Mr. Rupert Johnson. They can assist you guys with getting signed up. I would be at the training sessions. I would encourage you, and I would also give you some insight right now. Being a referee, you get to see the world, the entire world, for absolutely free.
Well, you get paid to do so.
Exactly. You get paid to travel the world for absolutely free. All you have to do is put in the work. Put in the work, be dedicated, and you can travel the world at no expense to you. Absolutely no expense to you. You get to stay fit, you get to meet new people, you get to network with people from all different cultures, different backgrounds, different jobs.
Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
In their continued efforts to build on the ongoing works and legacy of the current 3rd District Representative, the Honorable Julian Fraser, Ms. Kishma P. Forbes of Virgin Islands School and Office Supplies, along with Mr. Julian Willock, former Speaker of the House of Assembly, hosted a 3rd District Senior Citizen Health Social. The event took place on Sunday, March 10, 2024, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on the grounds of Therapy Works, which is located in Hannah Bay, Tortola, for residents 60 years and over. At the Health Social, there were doctors and nurses on hand from the BVI Health Services Authority to provide information to the seniors on living healthier at their age, presentations on nutrition, timely taking of medication, along with nurses' testing of their blood pressure and blood sugar, weight checks, and other general medical quick wins. Senior citizens also got the opportunity to engage in one-on-one sessions with medical professionals at the event. Meanwhile, Mr. Willock thanked the BVI Health Services Authority for partnering with Ms. Forbes and himself. He said, and I quote, "As we keep District 3 healthy and value our golden gems." At the Health Social, there was music and food, and the owner of Therapy Works, Dr. Jerry Smith, spoke on the importance of exercise for seniors. Take a look.
So I'm here this afternoon to speak to you about exercise. I don't think there's a soul here who hadn't heard a presentation on exercise before. I don't think anybody here would be of the opinion that exercise is bad, is it? And would anybody say, let's see a show of hands, anybody would say that exercise is a bad thing? No. I think we are in full agreement that exercise is good. I think the problem is when individuals think about exercise, they come up with convoluted thoughts of this thing that's so difficult, that's so onerous, that's so difficult to do, that they talk themselves right out of doing it, right? So I'd like to just kind of lean in with a very, very basic concept. So last week we did some work behind the building, and there were some banana trees that we needed to remove. There was some little sprouts coming up, and I didn't want to destroy them. So I put one in a bucket of water. Now that thing, I've been busy, so that thing has been sitting in water for about 3 weeks now. What do you think happens to water when it sits there with no movement over an extended period of time? And how does it smell? What does it look like? What are the kind of things in it? Does it look alive and vibrant? Green and mossy, right? And that's just what happens to you and your body when you don't move. This is as simple as it is, you know. When you think about exercise, just think about movement.
Over 28 seniors from District 3 turned out and were delighted with the function according to the positive feedback received. Also on hand were the Minister for Health and Social Development, the Honorable Vincent O. Wheatley, along with Dr. Carl Dawson, Junior Minister for Agriculture and Fisheries, who both said that they fully endorsed and supported the event.
It's a pleasure being here, and I must commend Mr. Willock and his team for taking the time out to come to the seniors and bring them together. I grew up in a time when community nursing was just this. The nurses had a little triangular bag, and the nurses went around to the various homes and visited persons in the comfort of their own homes, in their own comfortable space. We've since kind of made a departure from that by building big hospitals and having patients come to us for clinical stuff, and I think I never approved of that. I want to see more of this happening, where HSA, you listen to HSA, where HSA is going out of the office and going more into the homes to look after particularly our seniors. Our seniors are persons who, in retrospect, are the ones who really had a tough time. My uncle always told me I was born and all the lights were on. I never really understood what he meant. But over the times when I understood what they went through so we could live in comfort, yes, we are alive now when all the lights are on. So I have a great respect for our seniors. They represent the repository of our history, our customs, and all the different things that we used to do
The 3rd District Senior Citizen Health Social was sponsored by Nagico Insurance, BVI Ports Authority, Delta Petroleum, Caribbean Insurers, BCQS International, Nanny Key Resort and Marina, Bobby's Supermarket, Neville A. Smith, and Therapy Works. Both Ms. Forbes and Mr. Willock have been doing a number of activities over the past year within District 3, including a job fair, donations to the Ebenezer Thomas Primary School and St. George's Secondary School, along with a food pantry and their annual back-to-school giveaways, among others. Viewers, up next, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. On the regional scene, the first of its kind summit placing young people at the forefront of discussions on the challenges facing small island developing states was officially launched on Monday. The SIDS Children and Youth Action Summit will bring together 60 young delegates to drive meaningful change on a range of issues threatening the future of SIDS. The event, facilitated by the government of Antigua and Barbuda, the Ashley Lashley Foundation, and UNICEF, began the countdown to the groundbreaking summit, which will take place from the 24th to the 26th of May, ahead of the 4th International Conference on SIDS in Antigua and Barbuda. Prime Minister Gaston Brown wants to activate youth engagement, and he, of course, is the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, and he described the summit as, and I quote, a pivotal gathering, amplifying the voices of children and youth, addressing young people directly. He added, "We expect active engagement, innovation, ideas, and bold initiatives. Your voices matter and will shape the outcome." UNICEF representative for the Eastern Caribbean area, Peter Bolt, noted that the summit's theme, and I quote, "Small Islands, Big Dreams, Youth for SIDS Resilience," zeroes in on the specific challenges faced by SIDS, including climate change, limited resources, and economic vulnerability. He also stressed the critical role youth must play in addressing these issues. He said, and I quote, "This summit is a beacon of hope, a platform for collaboration. Children and youth are not waiting for tomorrow to lead, they are leading now." UNICEF representative also added that the youth is to craft and call to action. Ashley Lashley, executive director of the Ashley Lashley Foundation, revealed that children and youth at the summit will engage in discussions on climate action, education, sustainable development, and their rights. She added that a key outcome will be, and I quote, "a call to action presented to world leaders at the upcoming SIDS conference and a 10-year commitment to action." She said, and I quote, "We will implement youth-led projects and establish the first-ever SIDS Youth Action Body to monitor progress and hold leaders accountable and advocate for many other areas that need improvement." Monday's launch featured a video showcasing youth from the SIDS region, the Caribbean, Pacific, and Atlantic Ocean and South China Sea. They demanded action on climate change, biodiversity protection, and access to education and clean water. A poem by student Atiba Thompson Seeley, titled "Save the World," further emphasized the perspectives of youth on the various issues. Key partners also presented at the launch, including the Caribbean Development Bank and the United Nations Population Fund. "We are pleased," they said, "to support empowering adolescents and youth in SIDS." Director and representative for the Caribbean, Elizabeth Tilber, chief of the Social Sector Division at the CDB, also added and agreed, saying that the bank was keen to support initiatives that create space for young people to share ideas and solutions. Former Miss HLSCC MIKHALA BAGOT recently announced on Facebook that she will be featured in the popular Food Network show Chopped. BAGOT is the longest title holder for Miss HLSCC and was a graduate of the H. Laverty Community College Hospitality Program in Tortola, British Virgin Islands. The show's season premieres tonight, March 12th at 8 p.m. and can be viewed on CCT Live Channel 443. Don't miss it. The British Virgin Islands Tourist Board and Film Commission are excited to announce the Taste of Virgin Gorda, the second food fete event for the year, a spectacular culinary event that will take place at the Nail Bay Sugar Works Virgin Gorda National Park on Saturday, March 16th from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. To complement the culinary experience, the event will feature an open wine bar that will allow patrons to sample a wide variety of wines as they savor the flavors of Virgin Gorda. Tickets for this event are priced at $100 per person and includes convenient round-trip transportation, ground transportation between St. Thomas Bay Jetty on Virgin Gorda and the Nail Bay Sugar Works. Tickets can be purchased at the BVI Tourist Board's booth at the BVI Ports Authority Building, St. Thomas Bay Jetty, and the Road Town Jetty. For those traveling from Tortola, a special round-trip ferry rate of $25 on Speedies has been secured, with proof of event ticket purchase.
Hey BVI, I'm Andrea Franz, and I'm here to tell you all about what's coming up next on our year-long Food Fete calendar of events. Up next is Taste of the BVI, happening right here on Virgin Gorda at the Nail Bay Sugar Works historic site. Need ticket information? They're only $100, and remember, 11 participating restaurants, so they're well worth the price. Purchase your tickets at the BVI Tourist Board booth, at Waterfront Drive in Tortola, or at the St. Thomas Bay Dock on Virgin Gorda. Included in your $100 ticket is transportation from the St. Thomas Bay Dock to the Nail Bay Sugar Works historic site. And for our friends on Tortola, the round-trip ticket is just $25 from the Beef Island Dock just for you to be here. Wondering what to wear? Well, the theme is floral, and this lovely number that I'm wearing is sponsored by She Likes BVI. My other outfit was also sponsored by Foot Candy. We can't wait to see you here in your beautiful floral outfits right here at the 2024 Taste of the BVI Virgin Gorda.
Viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284 Media and 284 BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. Do have an enjoyable rest of your day. A happy Tuesday's wish to all. Goodbye.